Okay, so I'm kind of late to this party. It's 12:06 already, and I thought that we were gonna have maybe kind of a chill morning. Definitely did not expect this nonsense candle here. So after our last candle, we had this kind of breakout. I guess you can say like I don't know. I guess you want to call this kind of break of this trend line, and then kind of like a retest of the low on this candle that was so weak that we didn't go anywhere. I don't think it really makes too much sense in terms of like finding this trade, right? Like maybe you short underneath this, but this bar is kind of doji-ish, so it's not a great signal bar. Hence why even when we do get this bust out of here, like it still comes back almost 5%. But this is just nuts. On the 15-minute candle, it's really funny because we were taking a look at the 15-minute candles, and we had this IOI pattern with the IOI inside, outside, inside, and this is almost kind of like an inside bar as well. It breached just above. With the IOI pattern, you kind of put an order above and below the second inside bar. Let me just draw that out real quick. So you can do like this. I just wish this was, let's just ignore this for now. Let's make it like this, right? So that you can see clearly the inside, outside, inside, right? So with the inside, outside, insides pattern, you usually can set orders to enter a long if we break above this and enter a short if we break below this. But the rule typically is you really need to only enter if there's a reasonable enough chance of continuation far enough for you to make some sort of profit, right? So like from here to the top of the range was like maybe at most 0.75%. So not really a great trade signal. And then we're in this channel, so even coming out the bottom of this, we're like already at the bottom of the channel. So not really a good setup. You're not really wanting to trade anything there. This next bar, we break above it and then break right back into the range because this is such a tight trading range, such a tight channel. And then I think what we said was expecting, let me see, is there a way for me to change it to just my Discord here? I can't show my Discord window, huh? Okay. Nevertheless, what I could do is something like this. Basically, I was monitoring the 15-minute candles, and let's do this. That's so funny. That is so freaking funny. This should be visible, right? Yeah, so I said we have this breakdown on this candle. We were kind of expecting that. I think the comment that I made on the prior candle was we wouldn't expect any pumps out of this range to sustain because this is a 20 bar tight channel here. So not really expecting any moves to result in anything but a fake out. Then we have this breakdown candle. We were expecting, I said we had indecision, kind of an inside on the prior candle. We could maybe call it an II. Let me see. It's easier to see on here, right? You can maybe call this an II because the bottom is inside this candle and the top is just barely outside of the candle. And like if you're looking at it like this, like it's really hard to tell whether it's, you know, inside or not, or whether it breaks above. You can barely tell, right? So we said we can kind of call it an II. So maybe there's some more fun to be had down to the downside. Maybe expecting a downside breakout, but then probably I was thinking a test of this bar right here, maybe the low of this bar, and then maybe a bounce to try and break up above this channel. Certainly was never expecting this. So yeah, pretty nutty. I specifically said don't expect some fat red dildo, and then I went to take a dump, and I came back and dumped fat red dildo. So kind of starting to think that maybe I just enter shorts and then go to the bathroom would be the move. But let's be for real now here. Let's take a look at this. So we're kind of definitely broken out of this channel, and a bear channel is usually a bull flag. So for it to break down like this is pretty sharp, and we've broken beneath this this range that we had here. So if we honestly look at it on a 4-hour chart, it's just nasty, right? This is just nasty. We're trying to take a shot already at the bottom of the range. I think we have more of an inclination to be looking for shorts here than we do to be looking for longs, obviously, because we have all of this still yet to retraverse and come back down to this bottom of this channel. And I mean, like we said in the last one, we're not expecting a bullish breakout here that would be sustained. But I don't think that we were expecting such a strong and sharp dump so immediately. So I think we have to be a little bit cautious. Probably watch low time frame stuff and see if we can find any sort of setup. Maybe if we have kind of this, maybe if this bar remains like this for the next 48 minutes and we kind of close like this, we can take like a short on a break below it. This would be kind of probably the safest kind of option that we would have. But like I said, we have to wait 45 minutes for that, 48 minutes for that to resolve. So maybe better to start looking for things on a lower time frame. But here on this lower time frame, like pretty clear, right? Holy fuck, this is just a trading range. This is just like from all the way up there. If you take it down on this time frame, you do it to here or even to here kind of thing. Like we're in a very clear trading range. So expecting sort of trading range activity to resume. This could be such a strong buyback that maybe we just start pumping here, but why did we have this massive dump? I think it's much more likely that we enter a trading range here than that this is just like some last ditch dump and then all of a sudden we pump the all-time highs from here. I suppose it could happen. I suppose it's a possibility, but this is an outside up bar here after 2 legs down. So theoretically, we could do like a little inside bar here, a little sideways activity, and then kind of break up here, break above, and do that. But we would really need to see some sort of rounding. Like we would want some sort of rounding bottom to occur. Like we're not just going to break above here and then just be going. I mean, we could, of course, right? But I wouldn't be so eager to be in like a generational long at that point. So let's keep it let's just keep it tight, let's keep it chill. And I mean, wow, already dumped from like here to here in the last minute or so. So definitely volatile. Maybe we want to start looking for some trades on kind of these lower time frames. Yeah, see what we can do. But that will be our analysis for now. I think for the next few hours, we're definitely looking to see some sort of trading range activity kind of in this region, maybe like a little bit above. So that's kind of what we're going to be looking for, trades within that area. I'll probably go down to a lower time frame, maybe 5 or 15 minute time frame to look for trades, but I'll still be doing these hour candle reviews. So yeah, that's our 12 o'clock.